Hello, Steve from the UK's Dad How Do I channel, and today we are going to cover how to iron. I have, if you pan over there, you'll see all the ironing from my ironing pile, and I've categorized it into different sections. Don't worry, this video is not going to be me doing all of my ironing. What I wish to do is just cover one of every item. So always go simplest first or lightest colour first. Let's get on, start with the most simplest. What I've got here is a hanky. So I'll just start in the middle and use lots of steam. And most of ironing is about just trying to make sure that you've set it out nice so you don't get creases in the wrong place, kind of like what I just had there. And use the steam and push down hard. And if you're ironing, I think you're justified to have some music on, which is what I would normally do. If I wasn't videoing this YouTube video, I would have some music on. Definitely put the tunes on when you're ironing. Okay, one hanky done. A pair of jeans. Now, I'm sure someone once has ironed a pair of jeans and put a crease down the middle. You could do that, but you don't want to. The only bit you really need to worry about are the leg bits, so don't worry about ironing the seat of the jeans. Okay, jeans done. Now, a school jumper is probably the next simplest. So, let's show you a school jumper. Get this edge done and just start ironing. And that is a school jumper. Some prints, when you iron them, with the hot plate, when that touches the print will melt onto the plate. Ooh. I've ironed this before and I know I can go over it slightly, but in situations where you've got a print that you can't iron, just do it from the other side. In situations when you've got print on both sides, well, just you can only iron the bits that haven't got print. So t-shirts are a little bit more harder. So again, I'm taking from the armpit and just getting it all smoothed out. If I go too soon and I start ironing before I've got it all there, I'm going to get the crease in the wrong place. and I'm happy with that. Obviously, you could then iron this side of the t-shirt, but I'm happy enough with that. A polo shirt, probably the next step up. So very similar to a t-shirt, but what I will do with a polo shirt is I will do the collar first. Now, a lot of people will try and iron the collar, as in iron the crease in the collar. Don't do that. So the best way to have a nice collar is to iron it completely flat. So that is a polo shirt, and I have a shirt here. So you saw how I did the collar on a polo shirt. It's very similar to when you do a shirt. So I've got a shirt here that I wore at Power Up. Again, I'm not going to iron the collar like that. There already is a natural fold line there, and when people start putting the collars like this, they'll have accidental creases here or there, and it's just not going to look right. You can tell when someone's ironed the collar folded over. Let's unfold it and let's just run ironing from the end, the tip this way, and from the tip that way. So you can miss this step out, but the shoulders, the shoulder part. If you are wearing a suit jacket, I would suggest you don't do this bit because no one's ever going to see it. But if you're going to wear the shirt just on its own, do this bit. So that's shoulder with the cuff bit open. This is where we have to do a little bit more of preparation. So I'm happy under there. We'll just smooth that out. And hopefully, there we go. Don't rush this phase. I'm doing it quite quickly, but if you're doing it, only iron when you're happy it's all lined up in the right place. Now I've ironed everything from the bottom of the sleeve up. Now's the bit where the crease is going to be. We'll do that there. And just go up and down, pushing a bit extra there. So we'll do it the reverse way because we want the buttons up. It kind of goes without saying, make sure you've got clean hands before you do this. You don't want to be ironing white clothes and have muddy fingers. Okay, I'm happy with the bottom bit. Now I'm going to do the crease. Use a lot of steam there because I want it to go through both bits of fabric to do the other side. Now obviously if I wasn't happy with that, I would turn that over and do that side as well and then iron. But I did that side so thoroughly, I'm happy that it's done both sides. So sleeves, collar, shoulders done. Now it's just the front panels and pretty self-explanatory. Perfect. So just fold that over. That needs to be hung up. Don't chuck that anywhere now. Be very careful. Look at those creases. Beautiful. And that one there as well. So very careful with that now. School trousers. These trousers, they're black. They get ironed by another person. I won't say who that person is, but you can guess. And they don't iron like I do. And sometimes when I wash these, the crease is in a different place. And that brings a whole new difficulty, because with trousers, if you iron and the crease goes in the wrong place, when you iron it again, you have a thing which we will call rail tracks or train tracks, where you have two creases down the front. So remember how I said we position them all up and we know exactly where the crease should be? Sometimes when it comes to trousers, if the crease is in the wrong place, we'll keep to the wrong place because we don't want train tracks. Train tracks look awful. But with trousers, I don't know how I can show you this the best way. It goes on the first belt loop is where the crease should be. Now you can see a faint crease from the last iron. So we'll fold these in so it's belt loop to belt loop. And then we'll lift up and we'll pop the trousers on the table. Oh, you've got hem one. Right, we're gonna have some sewing to do. Okay, so hopefully you can see here, I had no idea that this was damaged. So this could have happened through wear and tear. And what I've got here is some, I think it's called hem repair, but it's also going to repair these trousers. When you heat it up, it melts a bit and it turns into glue. So I'm going to put some in there. And I'm going to fold that over. And that bit in there, which is only that long, Okay, so lining up. So we're not only doing a repair here, we're doing the ironing. Oh, we want the middle to be with the middle for that leg, and the middle to be with the middle for that leg. I'm gonna line that up. We want this middle to go all the way down to that line. So that's one crease. But we'll do that leg separately, bearing in mind that's got the repair, so we don't want to move that out. Now we'll carefully fold this back. Now that's where we want the crease to be, the middle of that belt loop. That would be spot on. And the middle there, that would be spot on. So we're just going to smooth that down. And we don't want to iron both sides, we just want to iron one side. We've got a sharp crease that you could shave off. We've got faint train tracks. I've used water, loads of steam, loads of heat. I don't think we can get better than that. So, trousers can be a nightmare. Do them right first time and follow the crease every time. Otherwise, you'll have to do what we did there. And as a little bonus, we did we used hem repair for the bottom of the trousers where they'd come off. In fact, some of it had lined up incorrectly, but that'll be fine after it's been washed. So I think that's everything. I've done one of everything. Iron, be very careful with trousers, practice on the other things, and you'll see what I mean when you start lining up trousers like that, how difficult they can be. Give it a go, help your parents. If your parents don't do it, give it a go. You will need an ironing board and with a nice cover on it. And the better quality iron, the better you'll be. But again, that could be out of your control, especially until you start working. And if you are going into the military, do invest in a better iron. It will really, really be worth its weight in gold, because the more steam that comes out, steam is what is going to get rid of the creases, as in the creases where you don't want, and to give the creases where you do want. So invest in a good iron and it will be a lot easier. And for trousers, definitely take your time. That's it. The most boring video ever. Just good luck with the ironing. You will get better. That's it. Bye.